Let God's will be done. I leave it in God's hands. My soul belongs to God. Thank God. God is faithful. These, among others, are expressions engraved in the conformism that permeates the doors of institutions. To utter the word God seems, for many, a device that solves all problems. The rare and the mad do not allow themselves to be contaminated by what flows within the temples, monuments erected around an illusory loyalty. Within them also resides the rare absolute hearing, capable of distinguishing the noise that emanates from conformist expressions and fanaticism. The hearts of these beings remain untouchable, shielded against the arrows launched by the lips of misunderstanding, the same lips that govern vices and virtues, under the disguise of moral order. These are the same lips that call individuals to take part in the construction of temples, spaces where false loyalty is celebrated as unquestionable virtue. Beings bow before fragile arguments, seduced by the comfort that the idea of participating in these constructions seems to offer. It is the comfort of illusion that cradles and silences them. Even wrapped in the illusion of these constructions, for the rare and the mad, wisdom traces paths with solid stones. These are the invisible foundations that support their steady steps toward untamed freedom. As long as the being does not understand the mechanics that govern thought and the prejudices rooted in this mechanism, they will remain enslaved by their own mental processes, instead of becoming their master. Fanatical behavior is an original imposition, shaped from the beginning. It is inscribed in the invisible rule that measures the nature of the being in manifestation, a nature domesticated by repetition. For the being submitted to ignorance, the dimensions of reality are not expansion, but bars. Barriers that keep them captive, preventing them from breaking free from the limits of conditioned thought. Some non-conforming beings, still not fully understanding the meaning of their existence, end up inflicting pain on themselves, guided by ignorance. They make pain a symbol, a justification to validate false fatality, and exalt the illusory power of sacrifice. Sacrificing oneself for martyrdom, or any kind of abdication, thus becomes an attempt at barter. The being seeks to deserve rewards in exchange for renunciations, without realizing that what they are sacrificing for is, in reality, beyond any possibility of negotiation. This exchange counter is imposed by many of the creators, maintainers, and perpetuators of entities, along with their dogmas, rituals, believers, and followers. Spirituality, in these cases, is converted into currency, trading sacrifice for promise, and faith for reward. The one who sees the folly and ineffectiveness of these ideas, revealed by the light of consciousness, must cultivate silence. A silence that does not judge, but respects the moment and the path of each being, out of true love, and not out of vanity of knowledge. The book, supreme symbol of generous knowledge, never hides the design of the being it presents to each one. It remains available, always readable, revealing itself clearly, to those willing to see with depth.